Is your child ready to deal with physical and emotional challenges that comes up with puberty? Hi everyone, this is Dr. Sonam Kothari. I'm a pediatric neurologist, a behavior analyst and a special educator. It's a very important question, and many parents are worried that after 10 years of age, after 11 years of age, when the child hits the puberty, what are the problems that the child can face? What are the things we need to be ready and teach the child prior? The parents need to be very aware of this and have to actually start training their child way before 9 years of age or 8 years of age to start training them or training with the prerequisites that are required to handle these behaviors. So what are the changes that can come in women or in females or in girl child? The changes that can come is, first, the child will start having mood swings, and second, they will start having menarche. That means they will get their first periods. Now the two important thing we have to monitor and we have to take care of is, first, to take the mood swings in a good way. Take care of your child, hug your child, be sweet with your child rather than you also getting angry. Understand that she is going through the hormonal changes and with time it will settle down. So use a lot of ABA techniques to manage the behaviors during that time. The second very important thing is, the child will start getting menarche, or she will start getting her first periods. Before that, the child needs to be ready to understand that there will be some physical change that will be happening and how to handle or how to take care of yourself during that time. So the parents needs to start preparing the child to wear their own panties by themselves. So the child needs to learn all kind of daily living skills by herself. Nowadays, for the kids who are reaching menarche, there are previously it used to be just sanitary napkins that used to come, but now there are a lot of sanitary panties that come. It is easier to wear, and already the child has learned the skill of wearing the panty. So it's just that you have to prime the child that there will be some change that will be coming up. There will be something that will be coming out of your body, and during that time you have to just let me know and change the panty from this panty to that panty. And they already know how to wear the panty. That is a prerequisite step which you need to teach them prior to 10 years of age or 8 years of age, and it's just that during that time they have to change it. Second step they need to be taught is how to clean yourself, how to wipe it, how to keep changing them. Usually this are all demonstrated and to be modeled prior to when they reach menarche. How to change the panty, how to frequently change, how to understand when to change. It gets heavy, you have to change. And if they don't understand that, it's okay. Every 4 hours you need to change, every 6 hours you need to change, and you have to keep practicing it even when they haven't got their periods. If they are ready, when they get the period, they are ready to handle that stress and handle the change in the behavior they have to do. Second very important thing is how to handle the changes in boys. The first important thing is how to train them to handle their own behaviors, anger bursts, aggression. This can be done only if you start handling the behaviors, you start using the ABA principles or behavior interventions from beginning. If you haven't used it in the beginning, it becomes worse when they hit puberty. During that time, to change the behavior of a child or to change your behavior towards the child, it becomes very difficult because they are physically strong. They become very aggressive. So you have to make sure that you start teaching them prior, and behavior interventions have to be intervened way early as 3, 4, 5 years of age, and it should be continued so that the aggression, the behavior bursts don't come during that time, or they are very less or monitored during that time. The second important thing is to teach the kids about masturbation. Very, very wrong, or a wrong myth, or the myth that is happening is, if the child is rubbing the genitalia at 4 years of age, 5 years of age, 6 years of age, the intervention given is that it is wrong and he is showing sexual behaviors at 6 years of age. That is wrong. That's just a behavior that the child is showing, and the intervention of self-rubbing at less than 8 years of age or less than 10 years of age is just to stop it and divert the child to another activity. Stop, block, divert, block, divert, block, divert. Because during that time there are no hormonal changes happening, there are no sexual urges that are happening. So the intervention is to block it and to divert the child. But once the child is more than 10 years of age, 11 years of age, the sexual urge might be there, which is actually urging him to rub the genitalia. During this time, the intervention changes. Here you cannot just tell block. Yes, you definitely have to block, but you have to teach the child that he needs to do it, or he can touch his genitalia only in a private place where he is alone, that is his washroom. So you need to teach the child that yes, it's natural, it happens, but it cannot be done in public. It's not a social behavior. It's not a socially acceptable behavior. You have to do it in the washroom. Once you are out of the washroom in a public surrounding, you are not supposed to do it. You are not supposed to touch your genitals, and to teach them that whenever he is touching, he needs to be taught, he needs to be blocked, and once in a day or twice in a day to start with, he needs to be sent to the washroom. So the teaching is you can do it only in the washroom. You're not supposed to do it in a public place. You have to understand these changes are natural. These changes will come. You cannot keep stopping the child from doing it and not teaching him where to do it. It's always to teach him where to do it and not do it in public. This teaching is very important, should be started as the child reaches 10 years of age. Second very important thing you should remember, not to, especially the females or the mothers should remember that if the child is a girl or a boy, after a particular age, that means 5 years of age or 6 years of age, you are not supposed to change your clothes in front of your child. Make sure that the privacy of yours as well as your child privacy is taught to the child. No changing clothes, not showing any kind of body parts which are internal, which are private, to be shown to the child once the child becomes 4 or 5 years of age and above that. If you don't do that, they will remember that they also cannot do that. If you show that, if you are like, okay, I'll change my clothes, it doesn't matter, he's just a small kid, that's not right. They also learn the same thing. They also do the same thing. Second, touching your private parts, be it your chest, your any other areas of your body, touching that by a child, maybe it might be okay that he's a child, it's okay, it's the mother only. But if you don't restrict that, they will show the same thing for other females because they don't understand what is right and what is wrong. It's your duty at home to make sure to teach your child the right social skills. You are supposed to block any kind of touching to yourself or anyone in the house just because it's a family, it's not allowed. You should block that so that they learn that it's wrong and you're not supposed to do it in public as well. Thank you.